परत इकडे लक्ष द्या. त्याच्याची आकृती आहे इरिथ्रोसाइटची. दिस इरिथ्रोसाइट इज इनिक्लिएटेड. त्याच्यामध्ये केंद्रक नसतं, परंतु मध्यभागी ते रेस्पिरेटरी पिगमेंटचा एक गोळा असतो, त्याला स्ट्रोमा असं म्हणतात. And this stroma contains the hemoglobin. And each erythrocyte contains approximately 270 millions of hemoglobin molecules. How many molecules are present in it? 270 millions molecules are present in it. When we observe the normal content of the hemoglobin in case of the male and female, in case of the male, the normal content of the hemoglobin is 14 to 70 gram per 100 ml of the blood. And in case of the female, the normal content of the hemoglobin is 13 to 15 gram per 100 ml of blood. म्हणजे पर्सेंटेज बघितले तर 14 ते 17% मेल मध्ये असतात आणि फिमेल मध्ये 13 ते 15% असतात. त्यानंतर हा जो हिमोग्लोबिन आहे, या हिमोग्लोबिनचा एक जर मॉलिक्यूल आपण बघितला तर each molecule of hemoglobin is nothing but the protein ion complex. It is nothing but the protein ion complex. And this protein ion complex consists of 4 polypeptide chain of the globin molecule. That is the 2 alpha and 2 beta. To this chain, the iron porphyrin group is attached. To each chain, an iron porphyrin group is attached. Thus, all the 4 chains are bound together. काय होतं माहितीये का? एका हिमोग्लोबिन मध्ये 4 पॉलीपेप्टाइड चेन असतात आणि प्रत्येक चेनला एक आयन पोरफायरिन ग्रुप अटॅच असतो आणि सर्व चारीचे चारी एकत्र बाउंड केलेले आहेत. आता याच्यामधला प्रत्येक हिम ग्रुप जो आहे, आयन ग्रुप जो आहे, त्या आयन ग्रुप पैकी प्रत्येक आयन ग्रुप एक ऑक्सिजन कॅरी करतात. किती ऑक्सिजन कॅरी करतात? सिंगल ऑक्सिजन इज कॅरीड बाय ईच ग्रुप. Then one hemoglobin molecule contain how many oxygen? 4 oxygen. For what purpose? For the formation of oxyhemoglobin. म्हणजे ऑक्सिहेमोग्लोबिन तयार होत असताना 4 ऑक्सिजन मॉलिक्युल्स याला हिमला अटॅच असतात. Now what about the carbon dioxide? The carbon dioxide interact with the amino acid residue of globin chain. ही जी ग्लोबिन चेन असते, या ग्लोबिन चेन मधल्या अमायनो ऍसिड रेसिड्यूला फार अफिनिटी आहे कार्बन डायऑक्साइडची. They interact with it and form the carb amino hemoglobin. काय करतात? कार्ब amino hemoglobin. After that, the hemolysis takes place. What happens after hemolysis? The hemoglobin is broken down and its part, which part? The globin part, again broken down and recycled as a amino acid. Secondly, the iron of the hemoglobin or the iron of the heme group stored as a ferritin in the liver. Ferritin म्हणून liver मध्ये स्टोअर केलं जातं. And thirdly, the porphyrin group of the heme converted into green pigment, that is the biliverdin, which is converted into the red bilirubin. These are the bile pigment. It enters in the bile, and this bile is removed outside the body along with the fecal matter. The fecal matter मध्ये हे bile pigment बिलिरुबिन आणि बिलिवर्डिन शरीराच्या बाहेर टाकले जातात. Now after that the leukocytes. At first the erythrocytes, then leukocytes, and after that the thrombocytes. Now the B part is the leukocytes. The leukocytes are also known as the WBC, that is the white blood corpuscles. These are also known as the white blood corpuscles. These leukocytes are colorless, nucleated, and amoeboid. These are colorless, nucleated, amoeboid, and larger than the RBCs. Larger than the RBCs. They are irregular in shape. These are irregular in shape. Now, these are amoeboid. We are well known about that. The locomotion of the amoeba takes place with the help of the pseudopodia. Due to this amoeboid movement, they can squeeze out of the blood capillaries and disintegrated in anywhere in the body parts. By the process is known as diapedesis. काय होतं याच्यामध्ये अमिबॉइड मुवमेंट असल्यामुळे रक्तवाहिन्यांमधून ते बाहेर निघून जातात. कोणत्या प्रोसेसनी? डायपेडेसिस. When you observe the size of that, it measures about 8 to 15 micron in size. Now they are about 5,000 to 11,000 cubic mm of blood. आपण जर 1 mm रक्त घेतलं तर त्याच्यामध्ये किती WBC दिसतील? 5,000 ते 11,000 WBC त्याच्यामध्ये असतात. The process of formation of WBCs is called as the leukopoiesis. The process of formation of WBCs is called as the leukopoiesis. Erythrocytes मध्ये काय होतं? The formation of RBCs is called erythropoiesis. आता leukocyte मध्ये काय मग? The formation of WBCs or leukocytes is called leukopoiesis. And it occurs in the red bone marrow. It occurs in the spleen. It occurs in the lymph node. It occurs in the tonsils, thymus gland, Peyer's patches. Now, decreasing many times the number of the WBCs is decreases. The decrease in the number of WBCs, that is the less than 4,000, is called as the leukopenia. And this leukopenia is most common when the person is suffering from tuberculosis or by the AIDS. AIDS असलेल्या पेशंट मध्ये किंवा टीबी असलेल्या पेशंट मध्ये, त्याचप्रमाणे ज्यांना रेडिएशन सुरू असेल किंवा ज्यांना शॉक्स द्यावे लागतात, या पर्सन मध्ये WBC ची संख्या कमी झालेली दिसते. Increase in the number of WBCs is called as the leukocytosis. काय म्हणतात त्याला? Leukocytosis. आणि हे leukocytosis is due to the infection. काही जर इन्फेक्शन झालेलं असेल तर WBC ची संख्या वाढत जाते. During the pregnancy, फिमेल मध्ये जर प्रेग्नन्सी असेल तर WBC ची संख्या वाढत जाते. In the newborn babies, लहान बाळ जेव्हा जन्माला येतं त्या लहान बाळांमध्ये WBC ची संख्या जास्त असते. कारण काय? द WBC is protect by the process of phagocytosis. They engulf the foreign substances, microorganisms, harmful substances and prevent the body from injuries. The uncontrolled increase in the number of WBCs. Uncontrolled WBCs असते. जास्तीत जास्त maximum number of the WBCs are there. The person is suffering from leukemia, and this leukemia is nothing but a type of blood cancer. जेव्हा रक्तामध्ये WBC ची संख्या जास्त होऊन जाते, ओव्हर होऊन जाते, त्यावेळेस त्याला ब्लड कॅन्सर किंवा ल्युकेमिया असं म्हणतात. The dead RBCs are destroyed by the process of phagocytosis. By the process of phagocytosis, the dead WBCs are destroyed. Where? In the liver and the lymph node. Lymph node मध्ये किंवा लिव्हर मध्ये ते WBC च्या डेड झालेले असतात, ते डिस्ट्रॉय केले जातात. म्हणजे दे आर engulfed by the phagocytic cell. The WBCs are mainly concerned with the defense mechanism. And WBCs are कशा आहेत? irregular in shape. ते गामी वाईट. गामी वाईट असल्यामुळे काय होतं? They take the food, solid food material by the process phagocytosis and prevent the body from the protection or prevent it from the infection. Now types of WBCs. These WBCs shows polymorphism. WBCs मध्ये आपल्याला variable type दिसतात. They exist in variable form. These leukocytes are mainly of two types. One is the granulocytes and second one is the agranulocytes. Out of these two, in the granulocytes, in case of the granulocytes, there is present a granular cytoplasm. There is present a granular cytoplasm and the nucleus is lobed. हे जे केंद्रक असतात ते लोब मध्ये दिसतात आणि सायटोप्लाझम मध्ये बरेच सिक्रेटरी ग्रॅन्युल्स असतात. And the granulocytes show the presence of granular cytoplasm and lobed nucleus. These granulocytes are derived from myeloid stem cells. The cells which are formed from the myeloid stem cells do not divide again. As once formed, they do not divide again and again. Now, these granulocytes are about 72% of total leukocytes or total WBCs. WBCs किती आहेत आपल्या शरीरामध्ये? तर त्याच्यामधून 72% WBC ज्या कोणत्या आहेत? ग्रॅन्युलोसाइट्स आहेत. On the basis of their staining property, there are three types. One is the neutrophil, second one is the basophil, and third one is the eosinophil. This basophil is also known as cyanophils, and the eosinophils are also known as the acidophils. बघा आता इकडे लक्ष द्या. How many types of the WBCs are there? There are two main types of the WBCs. One is the granulocyte, and second one is the agranulocytes. The agranulocytes are of two types, and granulocytes are of three types. The granulocytes are those which show the presence of granular cytoplasm and lobed nucleus. On On the basis of their staining property, these granulocytes are of three types. One is the neutrophil, second one is the basophil, and third one is the eosinophil. किती प्रकार आहेत? तीन प्रकार आहेत. पहिलं न्यूट्रोफिल, दूसरा बेसोफिल आणि तिसरा eosinophil. The basophil is also known as cyanophils. In the same way, the eosinophil is also known as acidophils. Now, when we observe the neutrophils shows the presence of fine and large granules in their cytoplasm. Cytoplasm is granular. And the granules which are present in it are fine, and large number of the granules are there. These neutrophils are about 70% of total leukocytes, and the nucleus is multi-lobe, or the nucleus shows the presence of several lobe condition. That is 2 to 7 lobed condition is there. 2 पण असू शकतात, 4 पण असू शकतात, 5 पण असू शकतात, 7 पण लोब असू शकतात. Hence, such a type of the leukocyte is known as polymorphonuclear leukocyte. Polymorphonucleus. They show the presence of many nuclei. They are also known as polymorphs. Now, what about the basophil? In case of the basophil, the granules are few, but they are large size. The granules are few, but large size. They are about 0.5 to 1% of the total leukocytes. बघा याचे पर्सेंटेज किती कमी आहे. 0.5 ते 1% असतात. The nucleus which is present in it is twisted. ट्विस्ट झाल्यासारखं दिसतो इथं बघा, ट्विस्टेड न्यूक्लियस. Now, eosinophil. These eosinophil contain the lysosomal granules in their cytoplasm. And they show the presence of lobed nucleus. Bilobe condition is there. They are about 1 to 3% of total leukocytes. 1 ते 3% फक्त ल्युकोसाइट्स हे इओसिनोफिल असतात. आता बघा, मी सुरुवातीला सांगितलं होतं हे 3 प्रकार कशामुळे पडलेले? ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ देअर स्टेनिंग प्रॉपर्टी. या पेशी कशाने स्टेन होतात त्याच्यावरून याचे 3 प्रकार पडलेले होते. द न्यूट्रोफिल गेट स्टेन विथ न्यूट्रल डाई और द न्यूट्रल स्टेन. The basophil gets stained with basic dyes like the methylene blue, and the eosinophil gets stained with the acidic stain like the EOC. Now, what about their functions, or when they are present? Now, the neutrophils are responsible for destroying the pathogens which enters in our body by the process of phagocytosis. मी आधी सांगितलं the cells are of 2 types. One is the phagocytic cell and second one is the pinocytic cell. Those cells which take solid substances is known as the phagocytic cell, and those cells which absorb the liquid substances are known as the pinocytic cell. These neutrophils are phagocytic in nature, and they are responsible to destroy the pathogens by the process of phagocytosis. They engulf the microorganism and prevent the body from the infection or the injuries. When there is an injury or when there is a wound formation, at that time the pus formation is there, and this pus is nothing but a mixture of dead neutrophils, dead tissues and the dead microbes. हे न्यूट्रोफिल पेशी ज्या डेड झालेल्या असतील त्या, आजूबाजूचे टिश्यू जे डेड झालेले असतील ते, आणि त्यासोबतच जे डेड मायक्रोब्स असतात त्याच्याने पस फॉर्मेशन होत असतं. In case of the basophil, they are present only when there is an infection or the allergic condition. एखाद्या वस्तूची जर अलर्जी असेल तर किंवा इन्फेक्शन झालं असेल तरच बेसोफिल सेल त्याच्यामध्ये दिसतात आपल्याला. They release the heparin. This heparin is the anticoagulant. They release the histamine, which involve in the inflammatory action as well as during the allergic reaction. Now it also secretes the serotonin, which are the vasoconstrictor. Now the eosinophil. The number of the eosinophil also increases in the allergic condition, and they show the antihistaminic property. That is, they are responsible for detoxification. How? As they produce the antitoxins. Antitoxin produce करायचा आणि detoxification reaction दाखवायची. Now they increase in the number. The condition is known as eosinophilia. When the number of the eosinophils increases, then the the normal value, the condition is known as eosinophilia. In this way, we completed today the types of granulocytes. Now, in the next period, granulocytes and their types. Thank you.